Many people have tried in many ways to explain the act or issuing statements of Kangana Ranawat regarding Mumbai, Bombay, the financial city of India, but I'm here find different things in a different way. Actually, the psychological mechanism behind telling Mumbai as a POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, by this B-grade actress Kangana Ranawat. What is the psychological mechanism working of her mind, in the initial stage of her career when she came down to Mumbai, or came up to Mumbai, came up to Mumbai, she was inflicted upon insult or some problems initially with the people like Mahesh Bhatt and like-minded people, or Mahesh Bhatt and groups. I'm not going to tell all the people she named in her allegation. So she wanted to now take a revenge for two fronts. One is that insult inflicted upon her by these groups, and by virtue of their mentality, they were secular people. I'm not telling Mahesh Bhatt is behaviorally, characterally correct, politically correct all the time, but after all, she is a director, and his mentality, the mindset is secular. And Kangana Ranawat, from the beginning, she was communal minded, and now it's become the center point. The murder or death of Sushant Singh become the center point or focus point to just now label the things as a revenge by Kangana against this secular group led by Mahesh Bhatt. Do you understand what I am trying to say? So she brings up nepotism. But it is very difficult to prove all these things. It is very difficult to prove in the court that due to the nepotism by groups of Mahesh Bhatt, Sushant Singh takes his life. It is very difficult to prove. So she cannot do anything. Kangana Ranawat cannot do anything against these people, though she named several times in several appearances in national televisions. Then she came down to another point that is called drug focusing point. Drug. But it is boomeranging, man. She was also a drug addict. She admitted herself in front of reporters. Now she is alleging these people are drug addict. Again, it is very difficult to prove after so long if they are not taking drugs within 15 days. Now, she is not able to take the revenge against this group. She become frustrated. Frustration in her was growing slowly and slowly, and she could not do anything. So, puffing up the frustration, the defeat in her, she wants to level everything now. Level the thing against her opponents, against her protagonist. Her grooves against those people are not satisfying. Under the charges of nepotism, then drug addiction. So, the frustration forced her to tell that whether I am in India or I am in somewhere else, I am in this land, a free land of India, or I am living somebody else occupied it. That's from there she tells the comparison between POK and Mumbai. That's the thing. Now, why she is shifting? She is shifting so many things. Now she is telling about the pathetic conditions of Pandits of Kashmiri people. Pandits of Kashmir. It is very easy to say something outside of Kashmir about Kashmiri Pandits. And who is responsible for that? Kangana Ranawat, so-called your government, you supported government, the BJP government is here, and your favorite leader Narendra Modi is ruling India. What he has done for the Kashmiri Pandits? You should ask Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, first, because you support and you become the Dalal agent or supporter. And now the pawn of BJP. So you should ask the BJP government first about the rehabilitation of Kashmiri Pandit. But whom you are telling? To the people. People already voted him to become the Prime Minister. Then it is very easy to say something, about Kashmir outside of Kashmir. It is easy. But very much difficult to say something about Kashmir in Kashmir, inside Kashmir. So, a pretty politics actually. Then she came in another point. She has freed the Mumbai film industry from Islamization. Wow, from where this thing comes, from the bitterness, from the hatred she kept inside or just put inside. The animal is now coming out. The animal of hatred is coming out through her psychiatric mouth and mind. Islam is nothing to do with film industry. Actually, the Muslims are in few decades in dominance in film industry. They are merely the Muslims, so-called Muslims. You are against them. You cannot tolerate their dominance. You cannot tolerate their major roles playing in the development of film industry. What a pathetic mind you have. What a jealousy inside you just grow What a hatred you just keep inside you, Kangana Ranawat. All these things are coming out through your mouth now. You should check your head. You suffer a lot. I'm very sympathetic to you because you suffer a lot. Might have you have this problem because you got independence. Now you read history a few years back. So you just grows one after another. This is not right. And if you do not forget all the past events, then your future is very bleak. And as a human being, you are going to suffer a lot. God bless you, Kangana Ranawat. Otherwise, I'm afraid of you. Thank you.